What's happening, everybody? Al here, coming right at you from sunny Southwest Florida. So recently I did a video about data logging with the nGAUGE. I data logged my car. I sent the data logs over to Jon Lund Jr. and he sent me my tunes. So I want to go through the motions of downloading the tunes from the email, getting them into the nGAUGE, getting the tunes in the car, draining the 93 octane gas out of the car, and actually running it on the new tunes on the 85. So let's do this. All right, so we're in the car now, and what I need to do is I need to restore the car back to stock. I got to put the stock tune back in it. So the process is easy. You just bring the nGAUGE up. It says load tune. Let me see. I think there's a thing that says restore to stock. Load stock. That's the file, right? You hit that file, flash this tune, yes. Come on, guys. Six minutes. You turn the key on, right? Here we are. Initializing communications. It'll just take a couple of minutes and the car will be restored back to stock. You can see how it works. It's like a little computer. It just does it all by itself. You don't really need to do anything at all. And there you can see it's downloading, just slowly installing the stock tune back into the car. And you see it's just about finished. That's it. Turn key off for 10 seconds. All right, that should be about 10 seconds. She roars to life on the stock tune. Okay, so now that we got the stock tune in the car, I can take the nGAUGE out and bring it inside. Alright, so there's the email, and you can see the attachments down at the bottom. Those are both of my tunes, and we're going to download them now. Just like that. So now we'll plug the nGAUGE into the computer. I'll try to do this one-handed. Right, and you'll see the nGAUGE power up. And at this point you go into diagnostics and you go into USB, and it'll tell you USB active. Once it tells you USB active, you can set this aside. Then you look here at the computer, because when you go to USB, this file shows up. And what I'll do at this point, I'll check to see I have no data logs to remove. I go into custom files. I got these two tunes in here that I will not use because these were tunes that were sent to me just for data logging, so I need to get rid of them. All right, now my custom files file is empty. What I'll do is I'll open it up and I'll drop the new tunes in. And then the other. Okay, now that the two new tunes are into the nGAUGE, you take the nGAUGE at this point, you unplug it, and you're ready to install it back into the car. Alright guys, now that I got the nGAUGE installed back into the car, we're going to take the car out and we're going to go out and try to get some E85 gas.
I understand there's about 3 stations in the area that have that. So we're gonna go fishing around for it. All right, let's go. I can't tell you, I must have stopped at 5 different places to try to find this E85. I finally found a place. And we're gonna fill up the can and drain the tank down to 0 and try to get some pure E85 into the tank. Yeah, baby. E85. I don't know, this is the best stuff we got here. 51%. See how this works out. All right, guys. We got our 5 gallons of E85, and we're gonna run the tank down. I'm gonna throw this fuel into the car and load our tunes in. See how it goes. Here you can see we got to run the tank down to 0, so we got about 23 more miles to go. All right, guys. So this is just part of the exercise. You just drive around in the car until the tank runs down to 0. I got 5 gallons of E85 in the trunk, so as soon as I run out, I'm gonna throw the 85 in there and load the tune in and see how this thing goes. All right, look at that. We're down to 1 mile. We're just about ready. All right, there it is. 0 miles to empty. Car's still running. There's a little gas in it, but this is about as far as I can go. And I did get it back to my driveway, so let's put the 85 in it. Well, some of us got to learn the hard way, just to show you what a new guy I am when it comes to doing this kind of stuff. I didn't know that you needed this little funnel to fill the car, you know, with the capless fuel tank. And I got frustrated with this thing. I've been futzing with it for about a half an hour. I find out that I need this, and I'm thinking about going to the auto parts store to get one. And then I stumble on a YouTube video that says, it's in your trunk. Okay, some of us got to learn the hard way. All right, so that's just about do it. So here it's the same procedure as loading the stock tune in. You basically go to load tune. Oh, come on. Load tune. We'll go to the E85 raise tune. All right, hit that. Flash this tune. And it's going to load the tune, just like the stock one. So we'll wait the 6 minutes, and we'll have it all set up. Yeah. Turn it on. And it initializes and proceeds with the same. So I'm not going to show you this again, but once we got it loaded in and we're driving, we'll see how this thing runs, man. All right, same deal. Tune's installed successfully. Shut that off for 10 seconds. And soon we'll be firing it up on the 85. All right. See, it stumbled a little bit. Jon Lund Jr. told me that was going to happen. What's all this glare and shit? But it's smoothed out, just like that. We're running on the 85. Boy, this thing's... Yeah, they got a lot of glare while I'm here in the driveway, but you could see this thing's running perfectly. It's running smooth. Idle's a little high right now. I don't really know what the reason for that is, but you know, it seems to be running perfectly. It's awesome. All right, guys, so the car is officially running on the corn. It's still sitting in the driveway idling. I'm going to let it run for a little while, but pretty soon we'll have it on the road, and we'll hammer it a little bit and see how this thing runs. All right, so now that I got myself out to the gas station to fill the tank with the E85, all I did was put 5 gallons in it at the house. And I don't know, this is about 15 miles away from the house. There's only one gas station in the Fort Myers area that's got E85. It's blowing my mind. I remember I checked this place out, this area. There was 3 places, one in North Fort Myers, one here, and one out in Lehigh. And this is the one on Daniels in Fort Myers, but the other 2 shut down since then. I don't get it, but fill a tank. I'm gonna fill the can. It's in the trunk. Keep that at the house. And should have plenty of 85. I only drive the car on the weekend, so that should sustain me for a while. All right, guys, we got it all full. See, we got our tank, extra 5 gallons in the trunk, and we should be good to go for a while. Hey, I gotta say, driving the car over here on the E85 tune, I gotta say, man, this freaking thing rips. All right, let's check it out. All right, guys, so this is my first drive on the E85. The first thing I can tell you is that the car sounds different. Totally different sound. It's like a higher pitched. I can't explain it, but it doesn't sound like it did when it was running on 93 octane gasoline. And the smell, when I started it up, the exhaust had a different smell. But you know, just driving around, puttering around on it a little bit, it seems to have a little bit more power. Mostly I feel the torque. It feels like I got an extra 30 cubic inches, to be honest with you. That's what it feels like. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up ahead a little bit and just get myself on some clear road and lay the hammer down and see what it's like. All right, here we go. Holy sh! Oh man, 7,500 RPM. That's 100 miles an hour. I can't believe it. Well, I gotta tell you, this thing feels like I got a different motor in it. I actually got to show it to you guys. I'm going to pull the camera and show the tack to you the next time I do that. Check this out. All right, guys, check this out. Car's fishtailing. Did not do this when it was stock, I can tell you that. Whoa. I don't know what to say. It's completely different. It's like I got a different motor in it. It's like I pulled out the 302 and put a 351 in it. That's really what it's like. It's awesome. Love it. All right, so now that the car's running on E85, I just have to say, you know, it's just amazing how much power you could pick up from just a simple tune. You know, I'm a Fox body guy. I date back to the days where you changed jets and accelerator pumps and checked spark plugs and turned idle screws and did those kinds of things. So this whole tuning thing absolutely blows my mind. And, you know, it's just really good to know that with guys like Jon Lund Jr., who could write tunes for you, that could do so much for you, is out there and available to us. The car has picked up a lot of power, and it hasn't sacrificed drivability at all. It shifts a little different, I will tell you that, but it shifts in a way that makes the car run better. It doesn't sacrifice drivability whatsoever. So I'm really excited about that. I got so much to say about this tuning thing and the way this car's running on the E85. I just don't see that I could do all of this in one video, so there's more to come. But what I can say is that if you're looking for a tune and you want to switch to E85, check out Lund Racing, talk to Jon Lund Jr. and see what he could do for you, because it's incredible what he's been able to do for me. And quite honestly, you know, I really do think that he's on top of his game, and he's going to own the industry. It won't be long until that happens. I can see it coming. So, you know, this is just another example why it's a great time to be alive. Coyote Car Guy, over and out.